How you doing, Josh?
Stefan, I'm great. I just gotta say that you guys have the coolest name for an outlet ever. I mean, being a fan of the Goonies like I am, Hey You Guys is just like I sort of wish that I had an outlet so that I could name it Hey You Guys.
Thank you. I hope they're recording that. Thank you very much. Um, I haven't got too long, so I'm going to get started. Although I could speak about the Goonies all for the next sort of 5 minutes, but I mean, Central Park just puts me in such a good mood watching it. Is it like that making it? Did you just spend the kind of few months just walking around with a big smile on your face? Because something brilliantly uncynical about this show.
I so appreciate you saying that. I genuinely that is exactly what we set out to do. We live in a very cynical world. I think it's why shows like Ted Lasso have connected so much with the populace at large. It's because people are looking for hope. They're looking for love, and nothing I think has a greater message of love than this show. It's a love letter to perseverance. It's a love letter to New York City. It's a love letter to standing up for what you believe in the face of adversity. In the case of the Tillerman family, defending this thing that is this park that represents so much to so many. So I love that you say that, and the truth is I never stop smiling working on this show. The caliber of talent involved, from the cast of Kathryn Hahn, Daveed Diggs, Stanley Tucci, Leslie Odom Jr., Emmy Raver-Lampman, Tituss Burgess, to the music involved. And my God, do we have Banger season 2? It all makes me smile.
Yeah, because I mean, the voice casters, I mean, you mentioned are brilliant and they're so perfect for their roles. At what stage do you have to let go of the character and let the actors take them away and make them their own? And can that almost be quite hard as a creator and a writer?
You know what's so funny is when you are establishing a show in season 1, you step into so many traps because you're trying to force whatever your expectations are on the characters, on the identity of the show, on the tone of the show. Something happens in season 2, in I think in a successful show, at least, where you sort of start to trust the process more, and you let these characters start telling you what they wanna be, as opposed to you telling them what they need to be. And this cast in particular, I think, completely came into their own season 2. I think all of them felt this enormous confidence and comfort, mostly because they were recording season 2 in their pajamas from home. But they felt this enormous, I think, connection, and it just became easy, for everybody, and then that made our job that much easier.
I mean, it just feels like musicals are very, I was gonna say in at the moment, but they're just obviously a real, people are clearly, there's a real appetite for musicals at present. Over here, the past year has taken a real hit on the theatres and the West End in the UK, but I'm a firm believer in the future of theatre, musical theatre in particular. I'm assuming New York has been hit quite hard too this past year, but do you share the same faith?
I share it in every fiber of my being. I'm counting down to September because that's when the Broadway community is gonna open back up. And, I ground my teeth on the Broadway stage. That's how I got my start. I am quite literally a Broadway baby. I started there. I hope to continue there. And my expectation is that it's gonna come back stronger than ever. And I think that there really is a love of the musical in the zeitgeist right now, whether it's Hamilton or Dear Evan Hansen. We had a modicum of success with Book of Mormon. There's something about, musicals that connect in a big way that speaks to a bigger thing, which is, I think, there's a new generation that really identifies with this form.
And just very funny before I go, very excited to see you're doing the prequel series for Beauty and the Beast. Just wondering how much you're looking forward to getting involved in that again, and just to be spending more time with Luke Evans. That's never a bad thing, is
It's
it?
never a bad thing. We couldn't be more excited. The scripts are coming in and they are so outrageously good. I think that there's always a level, we talk about cynicism. There's always a cynical expectation for anything that's, a prequel or anything that sort of dives into material that's already known. And I think that makes me so excited because the audience really has no idea what's in store for them. This one is gonna be super special.
I can't wait. I've interviewed Luke Evans 11 times. He's my number one most interviewed person. So hopefully I'll make it 12 when this one comes out. Who
I've
knows?
interviewed him about 12 times, so I feel like I've got you beat on that.
Yeah, you've beaten me down. Anyway, well, thank you so much for your time today, Josh. Best of luck with the release of season 2 of Central Park.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey, you